Okay, let's be straight up. Confidence isn't something that you were automatically born with. Confidence is something that is built day by day, month by month, year by year, until it is solid gold, untouchable in your eyes. And your confidence is lacking the training, the willpower, everything. Because you need to understand that you are either the builder of your confidence or the destroyer of your confidence. And as of right now, it seems like the past has been showing you that you have been the destroyer of it, or at the very least, you have allowed others to destroy your confidence and you are at fault. So, by the end of this video, you should be on track to have the best confidence that you have ever had. And what you are going to realize is that, wow, I had it all along within me, because you do. The answers that you are seeking are within yourself. Now we just have to dive deeper. And by the time you have dug deeper, you will have struck gold. You'll be able to have such amazing confidence that you will be unrecognizable, okay? And I would like to say this, if you are ever doubting yourself, ever doubting the confidence that you have, think about it like this. If you live in the US, we currently have someone who is in office who believes that he's doing a great job. In fact, he's received a Nobel Peace Prize for it. It wasn't his own. It was gifted to him because he wanted one. But hey, he thinks he's doing great, and that's all that matters, right? You get the point. If he can have that level of confidence, that level of delusion, I think you can as well. So I need you to get your modern spell book and wand so that we can get straight into this spell casting session. All right, let's get into the magic. First things first. Do you truly believe in your capabilities, in your skill, in your potential? It doesn't seem like you do. Because if you knew that things would work out in your favor, that the universe is rooting for you to win, then you wouldn't have such doubt in your mind about whether or not these things are going to work out for you. Look within yourself and see, why am I rejecting my own self? Once you get that rejection out of your way, there will be nothing but approval. Because this is the thing. Whenever it comes to you and being in this world, you can make a difference. You can be amazing. However, it is up to you to truly believe that within yourself. If you don't believe it, there is no way that I'm going to. You exude confidence. It radiates from within you. And as long as you are able to believe in yourself, or at the very least be delusional in all of your potential and all of your skills and all of your capabilities, then you can go farther than so many other people. Because let's be honest, there are several talented people in this world, but they don't have half the confidence of other people who are less talented than them. However, you see those people who may not be the absolute best get all the glory because they knew within their hearts that they have enough talent, they are enough to have this position, and they got it. They were able to find a seat in the table. You're in the lobby putting yourself on a wait list while they are out there and they're obtaining a seat at the table of their dreams. So you need to realize that you need to look at yourself and genuinely ask, am I there for myself? Am I my own biggest, loudest cheerleader? Do I believe that I can truly do this? And if those answers aren't all yeses, we need to do some self-work. We need to look within and figure out, why am I like this? Why am I reducing my own potential? I remember there were so many times where there would be a situation where someone would say, Samantha, I believe that you can do X, Y, Z. And I would think to myself and go, well, why me? Why do they think that I have the skill in order to achieve this? And now I look back and I go, wow, there was someone who was out there who could see more of my own potential than I could. I was limiting myself so much rather than expanding myself that I just limited all of these amazing opportunities for myself. Now, I'm more of the mindset of, why not me? There are so many people in this world who are deserving of this role. If this individual is able to make such an achievement, why not me? Why not I be the first person to do it? I will be the first. Someone has to do it. It's either going to be me or it's going to be someone else who has the guts. So let me be the person who breaks through the glass. Be delusional. Work on yourself. Figure out what is in my way. Even if you figure out that obstacle is yourself, figure out how to get over that obstacle. And believe in yourself. Believe that if something is truly meant for you, it will never miss you. Okay? You just need to have that belief within yourself. Belief can get you so far. Think of it in this way. You might be religious. You might be someone who believes in God. And whenever something seems too great for a human to solve, you might go and pray. Whether you are a Christian, whether you are Buddhist, whatever you believe in, you might look to a greater being and say, this is up to you. You have that belief that there is someone, a higher being, who can help you. Well, guess what? Whenever that happens, you are showing that you can have a belief in something, even if you're not seeing it visibly be there. It's not in front of you. It is something that you just truly believe will answer your prayers. If you have that much of belief, I am so certain that you can have that amount of belief in yourself. Something that you can touch and something that you can see. And this goes into lesson number 2. You need affirmations. I have several that help me in situations. Some of them help me when I am having an emotional breakdown. Some of them help me gain strength when it feels as if I cannot find any. Figure out what is the area of my life that needs a boost. What needs the most encouragement? For me, it was confidence within myself. I was able to achieve so many things, and yet I brushed my own achievements off and said, oh yeah, well, it's just this. I just was able to make the president's list for 2 years straight. Oh, I was just able to run a marathon and win first place. And people are looking at you and going, are you absolutely out of your mind? You were able to just do these things? You are kidding me. Now looking back, I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, why am I downplaying my own achievements? Why am I just brushing off people's compliments? I need to understand that I put so much work and effort into it, blood, sweat, and tears in order for me to gain such achievements. I didn't just get it. I studied, I worked my butt off. I sacrificed being able to hang out with friends because I understood that academics, getting business done first, was more important. My friends understood, and I knew that at the end of the day, I have to show up for me. And the way that I did that is by saying, hey guys, sorry, I have to come another time. They understood, and even if they didn't, I got an A. That was the goal. I was able to achieve it. So, whenever you think that you are doubting yourself, whenever you feel that there is a certain area that feels gray, it doesn't feel as if it's definite, it doesn't have any color to it, I want you to figure out what is something that I would love to hear. If someone else said that to me, that would bring me to tears and happiness. That would make me feel so encouraged, and it would give me so much more motivation to push through. What would that be? For me, I just had to keep my mindset onto everything is working out for me. It may not look like it, but it always is working out for me. I've been saying this for years, and I have yet to be wrong. I have yet to see a situation where I go, actually, that did not work out for me. No, it did. I was able to dodge bullets, nukes, all of those things because I truly believe that the universe is here for me. It wants me to succeed. It wants me to be at the height of my life. It wants me to have the best of the best. And I am not the only person that can reap the benefits of this mindset. You can too. You can do whatever you put your mind to. As I said earlier, you can be the destroyer of your own confidence, because as soon as there's an opportunity to push you up, you decide that you have to push yourself down. Maybe because you believe that you have to be humble, that you have to say, oh no, well it was super simple. No! You put your blood, sweat, and tears into this. You put so much work into it. Be proud. Show your accomplishments, okay? There is nothing wrong with being proud of how far you have come, how much progress you have made. So, I want you guys to say this with me. The universe is always in my favor. You can type it out, say it out loud, whatever it may be. And you might be thinking, Samantha, but what I'm thinking of might be impossible. I don't even know how I would get there. I want you to look at impossible. What does it look like? It looks like saying, I'm possible. So rather than saying it is impossible for me, say I have the possibility to make this happen. I have the potential to make this happen, because you do. At the end of the day, you can be your best supporter or your worst enemy. And I need you to realize that you, from this day forth, are going to be your best supporter. Now, this is going to take time. This is going to have its ups and downs. You're going to take 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but you are putting effort into making yourself a better person for yourself, so that you can achieve your dreams, so that you can feel safe within yourself, so that you can do what you want to do. Take all the time that you need. As long as you're making progress, as long as you feel as if you are doing it, that's all that matters. And I should say this, when you are making decisions for yourself, sometimes that means disappointing the people that you love. That might mean you're establishing boundaries now that weren't there before, because those people, they weren't your best cheerleaders. In fact, they were one of your best critics. And yet now they're saying all of these things now that you've established boundaries. They're saying that you've changed. You're absolutely right. I have changed. I have changed for the better. I have changed because I realized what is really meant for me, what really suits me. And that might not be those people. So don't feel as if you have something to give these people either. We all love our family. They are always going to be our family because they are blood. However, we also need to recognize that even family needs their own boundaries. So we can't just use but their family as an excuse when it comes to creating confidence for ourselves and even limiting those people's access to ourselves. And that doesn't just apply to family, that is friends, that is coworkers, that can be even significant others. You need to realize that at the end of the day, you need to look out for you. You are supposed to be, as I've stated so many times in this video, your greatest cheerleader. No one needs to have a critic that is behind them, okay? You want to hear encouragement. We always know that we can do better, which is why we are pushing ourselves in this video to be better, to gain confidence, to be the best person. And yet, we're going to allow someone in our audience to be booing us, and we want to hear applause. You want to hear cheers. Absolutely not. Kick them out. Be a bouncer in your life, because when you are at the level that you want to be, do you truly want these people within your life? Family or not, friends or not, significant others or not, whoever is in your corner, you want to make sure that they are there for a reason, that they are there to lift you up, that they are there to be the greatest team that you want. If it isn't it, cut the cord. It might hurt now, but trust me, it would hurt much later if you delay it. And this is going to lead me to the third lesson, which is going to be rinse, cycle, repeat. Just like habits that you do, you brush your teeth, you floss, you wash your face, you wash your whole body, you make breakfast, you do all of these things. You might read a book to help increase your intelligence in a certain area, in a certain topic. All of those things you do because you want to better yourself. You want to make sure that you look your best, that you feel your best, all of that stuff. Well, guess what? You choosing yourself, You establishing boundaries, you boosting yourself up by telling yourself these affirmations, all of this work that you are putting into yourself, that is going to take dedication. That is going to take motivation, because you're not always going to feel like maybe saying it. There are going to be times where it feels like it isn't working. And when it feels like that, you can't just give up. You have to push through. You have to figure out, okay, this is a new obstacle for me, so how do I overcome it? I know I will overcome it. It's just a matter of time. You can't quit once you see the first obstacle. If you truly want this confidence within yourself, you push through because you know that you deserve it. No matter how hard it is, no matter how difficult it seems, no matter how tough it feels, you push through because you know that you deserve to feel as if you are the best of the best, because you know that you're the best of the best. You back it up with your confidence. You back it up with the work that you've done. And you back it up by never quitting on yourself. So whatever that means to you, whether that is, again, establishing boundaries, allowing yourself to have those emotional breakdowns, allowing yourself to feel those emotions, doing whatever it takes for you to truly release all the obstacles that are within your path, from going to meek, not trusting ourselves, to understanding our own capabilities, understanding that we have confidence within ourselves and we can be the best of the best, then it must be done. We are all kings and queens in our own world. And if you are not treating yourself as the king or queen in your own universe, we need to rectify it, and we're doing it today. And look at there, we are at the end of our lessons. We've completed our spellcasting session, and we are even better witches or even better warlocks than we were at the beginning of this video. If you have made it this far, I would love to see the little magic wand emoji. That would be absolutely amazing to see. And until then, stay bewitched. Bye!